guitars.
Of course, because who the fuck plays an acoustic guitar anymore?
Yeah. He also said, I think, he was massively influenced by country at the time. He was getting mad in the country. Bob Dylan be listening to everything.
Seemed to get robbed from.
I watched that Blue Moon Review documentary on Netflix.
Thunder Road Review.
No.
His supergroup.
No, but the tour,
Oh, yeah,
the tour.
it's a documentary, yeah.
Big fan of his was Sharon Stone when she was only a baba.
Really?
He used to come to all the shows.
Did he fucking poke on Sharon
No, I
Stone?
don't think so.
Get the fuck out of
But
here.
he hung out with her and brought her backstage.
With a translucent minge in that film. You couldn't tell whether it was minded or wild. Nobody could tell.
Or CGI.
Yeah. That Jurassic Park CGI.
Yeah, she was. She went to all the Dylan shows with her ma, and they got to become friends.
Fuck up.
No, this was this is around 65, 66.
Sharon
Maybe a
Stone?
bit later.
It had to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Although she's not young. It's 2020 nearly. I keep forgetting. It's not 1994.
Okay, let's put it at like closer to 70s when he was doing. No, it was around this time. I'm pretty sure when he was doing this tour where he was going electric, going to smaller venues. I think
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone. Oh, Sharon's lovely. Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone.
Bob Dylan went electric, keeping up the kids. Maybe. If
Absolutely.
Not, he'll do what he wants anyway. He's Bob Dylan.
Maybe more of an evolution than keeping up the kids.
More as in you have to eventually do it.
Of course.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Who's the next one?
A band I don't really give a fuck about, and know very little about. But when I was rooting around online for examples,
Just checking you weren't missing the. Yeah, I did that as well.
yeah,
Me
I
too.
just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something so glaringly
We
obvious.
can go through our own collection, but our own collection is still, even if it's big,
our collection.
it's still narrow
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
world of music.
Absolutely.
So you have to. If we're doing podcasts like this, we do need to have our
absolutely.
memories
Listen,
jogged.
this is we've talked about this before. There's days worth of research goes into these.
Yeah.
And when I was rooting around online, a couple of threads and articles I seen all mentioned the Scorpions. All of them mentioned the Scorpions.
Yes, I noticed that as well,
Yeah.
and I was like, I think you were going to do it. So, and
Yeah.
Scorpions are strange fucking.
So
bands, man.
I went, like, I know Rock You Like a Hurricane and whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
right? All the normal shit that people would know about the Scorpions. So I just assumed they were like a kind of a classic-y, heavy rock type of garbage band, Survivor, Eye of the Tiger bullshit. That's I just assumed that that's what you're dealing with. Now, when I kept seeing that name,
Do you know why? Because that band, to us in Ireland, are a tag-along bit part player, but in Europe,
I guarantee they're huge. Yeah.
no, that they are fucking. They're stadiums in Germany.
Well, they can keep them.
They can. You're absolutely
They can straight
right.
up have them.
They can absolutely
Yeah.
fucking
keep the
them.
Scorpions.
Yeah.
It'd be grand.
No, but they are like, you know. We talked about this before. When I go over to a festival in Europe, I don't understand the lineup system. You're like, Rise Against are ahead of this band, and Volbeat are ahead of.
Fuck Volbeat.
Fuck them so much.
Hard.
Fucking
Fucking Metallica listening to him.
Europe and America, obviously. Well, actually, I reckon America would be closer to the way we look at things.
Maybe, yeah.
And England. But you go to Europe.
There's something about Europe, man.
They have their, like, the Scorpions are the major players there. They're playing the headliners. Fucking liners all the time.
Keep them.
Absolutely.
Keep them. Just don't bring it over here.
So anyway.
This song is called To Be Number One. Right? Came out in 1999.
Spelt with 2
Yeah.
B, is it no?
No, it's 2B.
No, we weren't on that stage.
2BNO1. The album's called Oi to Oi. And Oi is like
The two.
one. No, it's not even 2, it's 1-1.
Oh, 1-1, right.
Yeah. And they kept mentioning it. So I said, fuck, I better listen to this song. They keep talking about it all the time. Now, I need to do some research. And I forgot to do it before this podcast. So somebody else, please answer this question for me. What year did Barrel of a Gun come out? Depeche Mode, Barrel of a Gun.
1997.
Was it 1997?
Yeah. Off Ultra.
We're fitting in. Brackets are now closing, right?
Yeah.
This fucking
97,
album,
possibly 98. But
Right.
no, 97 for the single.
this album, start to finish, has this weird fucking synth rock / pop is the wrong word, because when I think of pop, I think of like boy bands and girl bands. But I'm talking about chart music from the 90s and 80s. I'm talking about like actual bands making catchy songs for housewives and fucking alphas in their car to listen to, right?
Yeah.
This album is just, it's like a lift. It sounds like the Scorpions listen to Depeche Mode. Like, hard.
Yeah.
And then decided.
Because if you think about it, a Scorpion's German.
Yeah.
Depeche Mode are possibly bigger in Germany than anywhere else in the world, possibly.
100%.
So makes sense.
They left this kind of classic hard rock persona, and they took on this electro pop kind of rock, and it was so in keeping with because I remember
actually, funny enough, when we mentioned earlier, Paradise Lost were doing that around the same time as Depeche Mode were doing that as well. Trend fucking setters, lads.
Big time. Now this song was written by Peter Wolf. And Peter Wolf wrote songs for Chicago, Frank Zappa, Starship, and the Commodores. Right?
Oh, right.
He was like a go-to guy. I believe it's one of the only songs on this album where that he wrote completely. Now, if he turned around to them and said, "Listen, I've been listening to what's going on," right? Just see that Depeche Mode, see that fucking weird I thought that Ultra had this industrial feel to it, industrial metal feel to it, but they never committed to it. They took their Depeche Mode sound and they gave it more instead of fucking it was
yeah. But if you think about Dave Gann's voice being so bluesy and soul-y and gospel-y, it can't go too much in that vein.
Absolutely, he has a feeling.
They balance everything to a fucking pinhead.
But Scorpions went down that road there.
Right,
you listen to this song,
his voice could suit it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He had that soulful, same type of thing. Fucking mammies and daddies grew up banging to his fucking voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up on the fucking Berlin Wall, giving it the full lemons.
Yeah.
And this album here, it's not bad. It's not terrible, but it's fucking weird as fuck. It doesn't make any sense in their little niche that they have carried for themselves. I don't know. I don't even know. I have no idea if they play any songs from this album on their live show. This could be that forgotten album.
Yeah.
You know? But it's so fucking weird. It absolutely warrants being mentioned, because if Barrel of a Gun, which was a huge song,
massive
amongst the
album,
alternative kind of
the first single
scene.
off Ultra, as far as I know, as well.
Yeah, that was I remember that song coming out and being obsessed with it, and that would have been balls deep in fucking Metallica and Megadeth and garbage kind of music for me, you know.
Yeah, that was Depeche Mode's comeback album. When they thought they weren't going to, there was two things they could do: split up or release a new album,
or release something dangerous.
And fuck me,
yeah,
that album.
They did. It's a super album. I actually only bought it on LP last week. Yeah, I found a copy of it finally. But that's
you're talking about you're talking about a band going from. They started in the 60s.
Yeah,
and they're writing music in what year is this?
That was 1999 in the Scorpions.
Yeah, so that is 100% without a doubt keeping up with the kids just by default.
Listen to what the fuck's going on.
Just
that's
by
all.
fucking default.
Right, what's the next one? Scutterology. What is your
Scutterology?
Scutterology?
Burned onto a CD.
What is it?
Do you remember how much you loved Offspring?
I remember how much I loved the first 3 Offspring albums.
Yeah. Do you remember how grungy they were? Now, I know they had punk, and Ixnay is very punky. It's not grungy at all.
Okay, so the Offspring, when Smash came out, I think it was 1992, right? 1992 was the year that punk got back into the charts, and it had taken a good solid break for 20 odd years, right? So you had Green Day, Dookie, Rancid, Out Come the Wolves, all this kind of shit, and Smash. Now, Smash, as far as I'm concerned, Smash and Dookie are the 2 big albums.
They're fucking great, and they went so well hand in hand as well.
Super. They're fantastic. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who tells you that Smash is not.
No, it's fantastic.
Forget about all other Offspring. Now, Offspring did release a song afterwards that's better than anything on Smash. The Kids Aren't There Already. That is outrageous. That's outrageous. It's perfect. It sounds like fucking Britney Spears sang it. It's just a pop song. It's fucking incredible. But that album, Smash, as a whole, is fucking beautiful.
Do you remember now, in saying that, the disappointment when you heard Pretty Fly for a White Guy, which is the song I'm talking about now?
I remember it coming out, and I remember every single fucking arsehole on the planet singing it. No, not even sellout.
Everyone I knew was calling it absolute sellout, but it was so big.
It was absolutely monstrous.
MTV was unwatchable.
It was just that video.
Unwatchable.
It was huge. I remember the song just being terrible.
Yeah.
Atrocious.
It's rapping.
Yeah, it's just shy.
It's kind of rappy.
It's just shy. There's nothing. Now, here's what's weird about it. I don't think that they were too influenced by the world around them.
This is my problem. I'm glad you said that. This is my problem on it. But I still think they somehow weren't keeping up with the kids, but they knew where it was at and going, and they got in early.
I believe that Smash album was so fucking big and changed. So they went from like whatever sleeping on each other's couches to having mansions.
Yeah.
Right. That's how big that album was, and there was pretty much only 2 labels.
I reckon only Mansions came in after this. Do you
Oh
know
no,
what I think?
Smash made fucking outrageous money. So did Dookie. Like if you remember, like I liked Green Day before Dookie, and I had all those albums, Kerplunk and Smooth Out Slappy Hours. And all that. I still to this day, I'm not a massive Rancid fan. They don't really do much for me. They're fine. I don't hate them. They're just
I
not my
find
bag.
Rancid hit a nice spot with me every now and then.
Every now and
But
again.
after that, it's like,
yeah. For me, of those big bands that broke, it was Offspring and it was Green Day. And Green Day lost it not soon after. Like,
badly.
Insomniac is their best album, and after that, it turns to shite.
Yeah.
But I think that Offspring, I think that album, Smash, was so goddamn big that they had to resort to
Back in
something.
Nirvana off the video of fucking
yeah,
Self-Esteem is there, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
100%.
And if you play them back to back, they
100%.
sound
Vaseline on the lens, the whole shebang.
absolutely sounds like it as well.
Yeah. And just
Riff, not
both
a million miles away.
both of
as
them
well.
are murderous songs.
Yeah,
murderous,
absolutely
killer songs.
Yeah.
But I believe that after Smash, they realised that the appetite wasn't going to be there. Because even Green Day changed, like Insomniac's a little bit darker than Dookie. It's not as juvenile.
Yeah.
All of them changed it up a little bit. They realised that
They had to.
They had to.
You see, this is the thing. When everyone jumped on grunge a little bit, but when grunge died, there wasn't really anything that filled the vacuum. Pop filled it massive. Pop. When grunge died, pop came in like a horrible.
time.
Like came back angry.
Yep.
Pop came back so
Yep,
fucking
big time.
angry, especially from England.
Absolutely.
Horrible dirt from England.
Yep.
came
100%.
back. And I think that's why I put them on the list. I do think it's keeping up with the kids in the sense that it was still not like pop, but it was their pop, and they. I don't like using the term sellout because it was massively thrown around.
But they were still on an independent label, I believe, at that stage.
As Americana must have made that label
Think
fucking murderous.
was it Epitaph? I think it was Epitaph released Smash, and maybe it was Epitaph and like.
Is it a case where someone bought it because it was so
I
big?
think so, yeah.
And started distributing
100%,
it more.
100%. Well, I think it was Epitaph released that, and Epitaph still to this day are an independent kind of punk record label. But I believe they might have licensed it to somebody else.
Like Polydor.
Could have been Polydor, Universal, one of them.
One of those that goes, we can't put this out as fast as people want it.
Yes.
Help us out.
I'll never forget. I always, this is weird. It's weird that you brought this song up because I have this weird connection that I make between Megadeth and Offspring.
Whoa.
Yes, right? And it's just a personal thing. It's nothing to do with their sounds. It's nothing like that. So when Offspring released Smash, I was like, holy fucking shit, that's amazing. And the next album, garbage. Done nothing for me. Ixnay on the Hombre, right? Done nothing for me. Done nothing, right? Done nothing. It felt like it came out too quick and there was nothing of substance on it.
I think it was, that was around where they were looking at Green Day.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right? But it came out too quick. There was nothing there was nothing to warrant really on it. If they had left it for a year, maybe they'd have
All
something
I
to
Want
bang
is
out.
a big song. And I don't like that
It's
song
not
at all.
great at all. But Megadeth, Countdown to Extinction comes out, the whole world stands up. Right,
Yeah.
that album is fucking perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
It's perfect, start to finish, perfect. What comes out after it? Euthanasia, nowhere near as good.
No, but it has some ultra bangers.
There are some killers on it, but compared, Elysian
Fields on that? No, not Elysian Fields. Fucking
Tornado Souls, is that on that one?
Oh, hang on. No, the song I'm thinking of is.
Can't remember.
You're killing me because it's great album covers. They're all
anyway.
great album covers. Well, they're all terrible, great album
Yes,
covers.
terribly great painted album.
They all look like your
But
mate's
that-
drawn on his copybook.
Exactly. But
Brilliant.
that album was nothing compared to Countdown. In terms of like its cultural significance,
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with it.
Well, you
because
thought-
it came out too quick.
Do you know why they came out too quick? They were on the road. The studios or the labels like, where's your new album? It's like, well, why are you putting us on every single day in the world ever while you're getting us to do this? This is why a massive album is often followed by a fucking album written on a tour bus. And with
That's
zero
all. Yeah, we
fucking
talked about this before.
zero, yeah.
Once you got a big killer album and you have to tour every single day of the week, how are you going to write a fucking album?
No.
How are you going to write a killer album? You're not. You're just going to be sitting in your shitty bunk with an acoustic guitar going, what about that bit? Go, jin, 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 jin.
Oh,
What
hang on,
about
stop,
if I
we have to
just
get
go,
food.
wheelie, wheelie,
Stop, we
Exactly.
we just had a crash.
Exactly.
You're not going to do it. So
Garbage. Anyway,
yeah. So what is your next one?
my next one is a terribly, terribly garbage song from 1981, and it's Adam and the Ants and the song is Ant Rap.
It's brutal.
It's fucking
This is
terrible.
the kind of thing that stops me listening to Adam and the Ants.
You probably,
This shit
realistically, you
stop.
probably should.